as well. Well, it's gonna be the Esports still here regardless, the Zushin. So, there you go, the 10 heroes.
Export Matilda and Moskov Matilda as well. Valiant Esports, will we see a game number 3? Or will DEWA United Esports close it out right here, right now?
Land of Dawn, we go. Hopefully here, of course, the best team win.
Hang on a minute, talking about innovation, talking about adaptations, Ryota has a temporal rain on the Joy. Whenever he pops that electrifying beats, he's gonna have a lot more ways to kind of move around, do some more burst damage. Talk more about that on the emblems later on, but looking at the Lantern Flare right here, Sway Low is definitely exerting a ton of pressure in that mid lane.
This temporal rain as well for the Joy. A good pickup considering, you would usually go for the lethal ignition or the impure rage. The temporal rain just gives that extra cooldown for the Joy as well to work with. And for the Joy, currently, of course, having that clear speed might really help excel the items. And on the emblems, Arashi.
Emblems by IndieHome, throwing their cars with the Witness Blessing and Agility, definitely trying to go around as much as possible. Audi is looking to try and make that playmaking happen using the Flicker cooldown with the Pull Yourself Together. And for Moise, actually, he goes with the Firmness, so he's really expecting to be frontlining a decent amount as well. So I guess both teams are just geared up for a big skirmish, and we are heading there with everyone level 3. Usually plays happen now or at level 4. And for Rebellion, I think they want to make it happen earlier than level 4.
Let's see here, Ryota jumps on towards Hijume. Hijume low, but Ray here is able to somehow peel for the team as well. No spell triggered from the side of DEWA United, though Sway Low actually popped Flicker himself.
Alright, no Flicker from Sway Low, so he's going to be a bit more vulnerable when it comes to the Turtle Dance. But for DEWA, now having the Matilda, there's a lot of options on how he wants to approach this, but he gets lifted up.
Yep, no, there's the knock-up there, but that will be DEWA United conceding the Turtle. Rizzo finds the steal. He will fall though. No, never mind. The shield from Matilda finds the outplay. So Rizzo has done it.
The muscle man himself getting to play a circling eagle though.
On towards one. Audi still able to sustain. Flicker by Hijume. Finds the outplay. The backside. Matt finds a trade on towards one member. And that will be the only win from the side of Rebellion.
Insanity. Hijume flickers forward, but Chorizo, how did he escape death? And that's what a Matilda can do to you.
It's a Primal Wrath sustain as well. So Rizzo, we just talked about how he wasn't really that active. There he goes, making that play. We've seen it before, by the way. Deja vu to, I believe it was Keyboy, going in solo with the Edith and then getting the neutral objective. Definitely a great win for the side of DEWA. And afterwards, even the fights, DEWA has no issues at all using some of those flickers, even though there isn't really an objective. They just want to make sure that they assert the dominance so that when the objectives are up, they have more pressure compared to Rebellion.
And that pressure lifted upon their shoulders, but this time DEWA still actively hunting Sway Low. He's gonna be fine, especially when you have that Lantern Flare, or the Crimson Beacon rather. And for Rebellion Esports, just wanting to give Matt a winning lane. The gold difference coming in. Ryota, the only member from Rebellion Esports, and Matt as well, that has that goal advantage.
It's a great strat for DEWA here to bring Moisa and Ray to the mid lane, clear, and then rotate to the same direction. This means that Sushin, even though Sway Low is just going to be so oppressive, having a lot of ways to punish a lot of laners, he won't really be allowed to lane at all. Look at this 1v1 though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Cars and Chorizo muscling each other out. The natural objective now will go up.
And the fact that you have a Matilda that actively pops the Guiding Wind to give you a ride means you can really avoid the Lantern Flare coming in, the stacks building up, and now the Turtle Dance. Who will be the victors of this?
Well, Earth Shatter pop. Ray finds the neutral objective. Audi for the first one to fall in the backside. Oh my goodness, Matt finds one, and that's a big knock up there, and Moeza will not be able to escape.
Wow, I think he got thrown along with Owen. A cancel onto Matt's Black and Pounce, but he got thrown there, and the Cyclone, the boost, kind of brought him even deeper into enemy lines. Unfortunate for Mueza. So Rebellion showing that when it comes to damage output, they definitely have it. But for DEWA, the playmaking tools, the fact that Sorizo found the pickoff onto Audi with the Earth Shatter Flicker combo. And then afterwards, the Frigid Glacier secures the neutral objective for DEWA. But look at Rebellion trying to find an answer.
Audi still holding on towards that Defying Judgment. Flickers out of the way though. Oh, there we go. And the one, but Audi will find and be taken down. And that is DEWA United now. Still maintaining pressure in top lane. Suelo, do they realize there? Suelo is in that push. Good final slash. Suelo is there as well. Now Ray will not have that last insanity, but that will just be a casualties-less fight.
Yeah, every proactivity that Rebellion has seemingly has been reacted pretty well by DEWA United. They are so good on being cautious of the damages and also the disruption created by Rebellion Esports.
I mean, they're playing around this Lantern Flare from Suelo so well. Unfortunately, when you're a Sushin, even if you're kind of flanking behind enemy lines the same way Suelo was, there's not a lot of things you can do to really catch them off guard. You're very much a reactive type of hero, but look at this, Ray!
Ray, last insanity defensively here before the turtle.
We'll be forced to recall, maybe wait a bit longer. But the rest of the team definitely are ready for a bit of a skirmish. Azura on the bottom side. As we take a look at Spiel, looking sharp there. Sorizo.
It's gonna be fine. And yeah, of course, RRQ Feel as a watch party streamer here for MPL ID Season 14. Now, the Turtle Dance. What expressions will Feel show here, Ray?
At the final slash.
Oh!
Sorizo, take a look at that. Damage there.
The spear.
That's deep. Now, good Divine Judgment on towards Sorizo. The damage will not be there for the other members. No turtle for DEWA United. Sorizo will be the trade Rebellion. They need to be careful here.
The Spear of Destruction misses. DEWA were unable to get the pickup onto Suelo as well, so they will lose out on some objectives. But Sorizo zoned everyone away, so DEWA is still able to get the turtle in exchange, of course, for a turret. In the grand scheme of things, considering that Audi CS is on a Kaja, the turret might be the more beneficial trade if you consider that both teams are actually quite even in gold.
And the player head-to-head, of course, Cars and Sorizo. Average KDA, it's, you know, mostly favoring Sorizo, 4.4 KDA compared to 1.6 of Cars. And they are well known for having to have this, you know, flexible hero pool. They can play the XP laners that can carry the game. They can play the initiators. They can play the split pushers as well, the Paquitos, the Terizlas. So, yeah, flexible XP laners and also dynamic XP laners. But for DEWA United so far, Sorizo has been so immense in getting the engages. Rebellion now ganging up on that mid lane, looking to just push and shove the wave into the tier 1 turret.
But DEWA just send Ray up in the front. And again, you want to reuse everything you have to try and take out the Firaga armor only. And don't forget to join us on Kidia and Discord on the top side. Azura!
Now you see him, now you don't. Azura gets taken down by the alley-oop from Suelo on the bottom side of the map. They're trying to find the cross-map play as well, looking for that structure. Good flicker final slash on towards Hijume. And now Hijume will not be able to escape. Circling Eagle a little bit late. Matt now will be the target under the turret, but the damage will not be enough. Good knock up again. Audi secures that one.
A lot of funneling coming in from the side of DEWA there. Unfortunately, they just come in one by one.
Yeah, and you can take a look at how they're charging back. This time around, they have the dive potential because you have the Joy that can run around with the, you know, with the electrifying beats, and then you have Matt just jumping back as the second line of entry for Rebellion Esports. Now, though, they have to respond to this.
Yeah, good targeting there. No Viraga armor. Ray will lose his mortality as well. He's doing the backside, trying to provide cover, but Ray now with a lot of shieldings. He survives. Good knockup to cancel it out. Suelo secures the kill, but Azura finds the Sphere of Misery. The damage isn't really there, but Suelo falls. DEWA United, they're taking more space. Final slash onto it. Sorizo did it with the turtle. He does it again with the Lord.
My goodness, Sorizo. Mr. Muscle Man flexes his muscles and gets the Lord, brings it home. What was a losing fight for Rebellion, or rather for DEWA, looks like a winning one.
Things are not looking good now for Rebellion.
A catastrophic moment there for Rebellion. They did so well to take advantage, to shut down DEWA's team fighting, but they lost it at that Lord. Now with the Lord spawning up, DEWA are definitely in position, and now Rebellion have to wait around and don't really have the greatest of clears with Suelo being on the Tsushin. It's great continuous damage, but it's not really good at clearing Lords.
Clearing and bursting is, of course, not what you want when you pick up a Zuxin. Again, how Arashi mentioned it, it's much more reactive, much more of a DPS style, the 1v1!
Oh my god, Trying Beats has a lot of damage, but both players are still up in the land of Dawn here. Another structure in the bottom side of the map will fall here. DEWA United turned the game around.
That was a crazy amount of damage there. 1v1 play from Azura, seeing a bit of that proof that he belongs in the MPL. But now DEWA are looking for this mid lane turret. Rebellion know that, they can kind of capitalize, look at cars to try and make a play happen.
Yeah, looking to siege this turret. While you're at it, of course, grab that voucher from GoPay that you can see clearly rewinded, but now for DEWA United, they're already corralling this jungle of Rebellion. Rebellion not being able to leave away. Ray pops the Insanity.
Oh, well, last Insanity defensively as well. The backside, oh my goodness, damage from Yoda was enough to take Ray down. And that will be a DEWA United, a man down. Let's see here. Rebellion, will they engage on towards more fights or just the structures? Mid-outer, out.
ODCS still has the flicker. He has the fleeting time as well, by the way, so the cooldowns are definitely rolling in these fights, especially when they get a pick off. That was a big play by Rebellion though, and DEWA were just forced to kite back so far out, they were forced to leave behind Ray. So the guiding wind really wasn't available for him. Look at Audi though.
Divine Judgment on towards one. Every member of Rebellion wasn't able to take Zorizo down. Finally, eventually, he falls. Now they want to counter-engage. Yoda gets taken down to the shielding from Ueza. It's tremendous to the backside. Oh, Azura, he will commit the ult. Suelo falls and 1-2 members of Rebellion down.
Spear out of nowhere as Azura enters the fray. 2 members down as the Lord is up. That is an absolute mistake from Rebellion. They are gonna pressure, they're gonna try and go for it. What can Rebellion do here with only 3 members available? Are they gonna stall and wait for Ryota to come in and save the day?
They should, right? Circling Eagle, committed. Cars with a flicker final slash, no fall damage though. Oh, take a look at the damage here. Received by Cars. It's tremendous and he falls again. DEWA United, they will focus their sails on the Lord as Audi will be able to find space to get out.
The uncontested Lord, as they lose Ryota, previously means that this opens up realms for DEWA United to get the Lord. And let's take a look at this replay Arashi presented with the official tournament smartphone, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6.
Everyone getting picked off, but then I think Ryota were just going in too aggressively, and that's a crowd control potential from the side of DEWA. And as Azura comes in, he doesn't really get the Spear of Misery to land, to get a big stun, but it's more than enough to get 1 member down. And now, once again, DEWA are making plays with this Lord, and Rebellion are stuck with a very minimal amount of clear.
Yeah, the siege continues, this time as the Lord also marches up top for DEWA United. But they won't really get that tri-lane push because the Lord is arriving already and Ryota is up to really clearing it out. As Rizzo looks for an onwards, but not quite getting it now. They will corral behind this Lord.
Wow. Lord charges top lane. Base turret should fall here, but it seems like with the final slash there, no follow. DEWA United will just have to be satisfied in taking 1 base turret, and that is the top lane.
Ideally, they would want 1 more there, but 1 is better than nothing. And for DEWA, they got that off the back of a very aggressive flicker, a frigid glacier play from Hijime. It didn't land on anyone, but if it did, definitely would swing momentum in their favor. That's the kind of unexpectedness you would expect coming in from Rebellion.
Now, of course, 2 turrets left to open in that base, but DEWA United taking their sweet time, not trying to force it out. And of course, the fans of DEWA United. They're up in their feet and relinquishing this excitement. But of course, the side lane pressure is still existent for Rebellion Esports.
All right, so the base turret is down, but it is on the same side that the Lord is on, so Rebellion has a small silver lining in this situation. For DEWA though, with the advantage, again, with the survivability available, they can kind of clear out the bottom lane and then get to the top side. As we take a look at the reaction of Diffa, the streamer for MPL.
Yeah, Diffa right here in the colors of RRQ. Looking at Rebellion, how Rebellion was also able to draw against RRQ last week. And now Hijume reaches level 15. And for the players of DEWA, they just want to group up and move as a unit. Just looking to even push their leads further.
With everyone on the bottom side though, oh, they did not get exposed actually. Oh wait, one of them did, I think. There's a symbol there that shows they are being seen, so they're gonna be forced to just clear and go to the top side. They're sticking together for safety because they are concerned about the pickup potential, because Ryota is the only one that has a gold advantage. And you can see that it's gonna be a split push play, but DEWA has a chance to try and force Rebellion to kind of scramble into action here.
Looking for the whereabouts. Now information is going to be the main point of DEWA United here, taking their time on the Lord. They want to be sure on the positioning of the members of Rebellion. Mueza in that mid crucial bush here. Matali also in that mid bush, but DEWA United, they say, no, let's not pull the trigger now. Let's wait it out.
Oh, final slash.
Towards one, and they will not commit on towards a fight just yet as well. And that will be it. Both teams, again, they're just trying to gain as much as info as possible.
You know, technically, Azura can kind of help out with the lane, kind of get it to push by throwing a Spear of Destruction at the wave, by the way. That can be a bit of a trick they can kind of use. But for now, you're seeing Matt being allowed more time to rotate back and forth around. And both teams are just waiting up so long, in fact, that Cars' final slash is available. But look at this!
Oh, Hijume, let's see here. Will they go? Yeah, they're going to blitz the Lord here. No position. Azura fights the Lord. Disengaged by DEWA United. Abort. So Rizzo caught. Has the immortality though. Now Hijume will flicker himself out of the issue. And no casualties. DEWA United, they dodged a bullet.
Top 10 most peaceful Lord dances. And that's gotta be number 1. Because no casualties taken. They traded ults and spells. But still, Rebellion Esports, they concede the Lord, and the Lord will spawn again topside.
That was an impressive play by Hijume, though. He completely shut down the Divine Judgment attempt from ODCS with the Winter Crown, and that kind of made the pickup attempt from Rebellion kind of lose steam. Now looking at the difference, Hijume is definitely an absolute menace with the Divine Glaive completed, and they're going to be jumping straight onto Matt right here as Ray burns him down.
Now the siege comes in. 2 Rushers, mid and bottom side. The Lord also waiting to knock on the doors of Rebellion Esports top side. But this mid lane push still halted because no minions coming in, no waves. But the Lord will usher the creeps into the crystal.
Prepare your brooms. This might be the final push. Rebellion, they have taken care of the Lord. So Rizzo now will try to tank a lot of damage since he still has that immortality. The alley-oop from the Zushin will not be able to be followed up just yet though. But no, Rebellion, good stabilization here in defending the Lord, taking down the Lord and defending the base turret as well.
Oof. Still pretty hard for DEWA United to topple down the base. They have to wait, and they pop the Frigid Glacier. Trying to catch Ryota the spear.
No way.
No.
Okay. All right, calm down, ladies and gentlemen. We thought maybe Azura
There's no way.
wants to go for that highlight play, but it's a bit too risky. 2K gold lead for DEWA, all base turrets down, and you're seeing the adaptation here. Brute Force Breastplate for Ray, because he's been forced to kind of back away, and that extra bit of movement speed is going to help him out a lot. But Swalo also has a Brute Force, and now look at him, getting melted down.
Ray poking, Sway low. A true damage passive is still there. Now circling Eagle. Will try to cancel out the pressure.
Oh!
Flicker onwards, on towards Ryota. Now DEWA United will look for the collapse. Orizo with the primal wrath form, and they find the collapse, the window that they're looking for. The top lane minion is coming. Immortalities drop left and right, but Azura in a better position will look for an opening to end the base. Now Leota Matt looking for the clear. Will they be fine? Will they be able to do so as Azura will lose his immortality? Now the front side, last insanity pop. Soft drop and roll, the base now gained targets. DEWA United, they have done it. The clean sweep. Rebellion fell short once again.
2-0 for DEWA United as they seek out a flawless game. It was hard to close, but they closed it out. And they push away the Bulls. Rebellion Esports still winless.
The Blue Bulls smited out of